Video feeds also engaged because they're already coming out of the gates. The last qualifying session for the City Country Series 2025 Kalula Coast Kart Club Championship round number 5, and 4SS Senior Heavies make their way out. 22 of them making their way out. A massive field of 4SS karts, and check them out as they come through. It is a very, very big field of 4SS karts, and this will be one hell of a session. All right, we will just get one more roll up, and then I'll give you a rundown. Hey, Rodney, I crashed my car yesterday, Rodney. I reversed into the tree behind your pits. I can't believe it. I crashed it. Anyway, I dinged the bumper. Here we go. These guys then look to me like most of them have gotten slicks again. So I'm thinking slicks for most. Round they all go. We'll get one more go at getting a few photos. Alrighty, we're going to tell you some times at any moment now as they come around onto their third lap. And this will be very telling in the Senior Heavies to see who has pace today. Alrighty, let's give you a rundown. Take his license. I've got to grovel to the boss yet. Try and get him to do it on insurance. See how we go. Right now, on timing, we have Shane Stanford straight to the top of the timing sheets. Shano goes 1, Cogran goes 2, Lockie Stanford goes 3, Dan Stanford goes 4, Bossons goes 5, 6, Cooper Summers, 7, Luke Smith, 8, Sophie Cowan, 9, Dan Irwin, 10, Anthony Lusty, 11, goes Harry Arendt, 12, Eddie Arendt, 13, Anthony Lusty, because somebody went above them. Then it is Tim Lusty, Lockie Thomas, Lachlan Campbell, then Luke Bell, then Shane Rickson, then Ryan McWilliam, followed by Tony Houston, then Dazza Smith. That is your current order. And there are so many karts on circuit. It is going to be one hell of a race. 22 karts in Senior Heavies in the qualifying session. Still led by Shane Stanford, Cogran, Bossums, Lockie Stanford, Dan Stanford, Summers, Smith, Cowan, Irwin, Peters, Thomas, Lusty, Arendt and Arendt, Lusty, Campbell, Bell, McWilliam, Rickson, Houston, and Smithy is your order as the session continues. Round they come past me. Big field in this one, and it is going to be some hectic racing. Alrighty, that is now 4 minutes and 41 seconds gone. Stanford still your pole sitter. And that number 79 is absolutely on rails. Bossum's just gone through. He's currently in P3. There is Summers currently in P7. Where is the number 79? Waiting for him to come around. As they all head underneath the Tower of Terror. Right, there you go. There is the 31. New kid on the block of Matty Peters, because it's a brand new sticker kit. Very unrecognisable in that fancy looking thing. Round they all go though, out of the noise complex, and through turn 1 goes massive bunch of drivers. Past me they all come again. There is Matty with that very fancy looking number 31 car. Does look a bit posh, but that is provisional results in your qualifying pole sitter for the senior heavies. Shane Stamford in the number 79. Jace Cogran will be alongside it on the front row. Dan Stamford and Davey Bossums will share row 2. Lottie Stamford and Tony Cowan will share row 3. Sophie Cowan and Matty Peters will be on row 4. Cooper Summers and Luke Smith, row 5. Harry Arant and Lockie Thomas, row 6. Tim Lusty and Eddie Arant, row 7. Dan Irwin and Logan Campbell, row 8. Anthony Lusty and Ryan McWilliam, row 9. Row 10 for Shane Rickson and Luke Bell. Row 11, Tony Houston and Smithy. Round they all go and off the circuit. That is done for the qualifying sessions. Heat racing coming momentarily.